Yo, what is up, you guys? Thanks for joining in for another episode of Cup of Joe with Jag. Of course, I've got my Cup of Joe right here, and my name is Jag. Today, this guy right here, we've got a special guest on the Zoom meeting today. He's from a different galaxy right now, actually. He's in a whole another place on another planet over there, you know.
Well, I'm in the Outer Rim Studios.
Yes. Okay. Plug. Yeah, dude. Did you want to do that shout out, or do you want me to do that shout out? What do you want to do?
Oh, you do.
I can shout it out, dude. This guy has an awesome podcast called the Talk Podcast, and it is incredible. Him and the Turtle kill it every single time they make an episode. They make me laugh. They make me cry. They make me, just do all different emotions. I'm a roller coaster of emotions every time I listen to it, But they are incredible. If you ever want to check that out on Spotify, the Talk Podcast, go check it out.
Spotify, Apple Podcast. Which, fun fact, I don't think we have done a podcast since, let's see, I've got it on my phone here. It's been a while. I think the 5th of November of last year. So we've not put out a podcast in just about a year.
Holy cow, dude.
Which we got to where we were actually like live streaming it on Facebook is
That's
what we
true.
started doing. And we just, life happens and, you got to take breaks and stuff. So that's what happened there. But I think we want to revamp it at some point. So
yeah, dude, absolutely. No, that would be awesome to hear from it again. That was like me and Fireside Talk Prayers, Fireside Talk Prayers, or Fireside Talk Prayers.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. And I can't wait for the revamp too. That'd be awesome.
I'm telling you, there's nothing like podcasting. And even like I've been talking to Anna, and we have our own podcast too.
A Wonderful Life.
A Wonderful Life, the podcast. And so we did a few episodes with that, and we're actually wanting to kind of revamp that too. So maybe I'll get back into the world of podcasting here soon. I hope so, because I miss it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, dude. No, and with actually talking about A Wonderful Life podcast with Anna and Kanan and Ben, that was so cool, dude. And I think what mostly made the episodes when you guys were talking was Kanan in the background, his coos and his cries and stuff like that in the background.
And he was so young too. I mean, he wasn't even a month old yet, because we talked about our whole birth experience with him coming into the world and stuff. And so he was like super young. Now he's like 10 months old, like starting to try to walk and whole 9 yards. So it's crazy how time flies, man. It's crazy. I feel so old.
Dude, and that's what you were telling me, is that like he's 10 months old. He's literally almost walking, like you said, and just growing up, man, getting older. And with a lot of my
dude's ready to run, man. He's ready to run. He's ready to go.
Literally, man.
He just doesn't know how to do it yet.
Yeah. Knowing the Wunner family too. I mean, all of them are go-getters. Greg and Becca and your parents and you and Abby. All of y'all are pretty much like go-getters. Like, if you want it, you're gonna go get it. Like, that's the coolest thing.
We try our best to be.
Yeah. Hey, no, you do a good job, dude. The whole time here, I noticed I was looking off I was looking at you, but I'm not looking at the camera. So, like,
I'm not either, because my camera's here and you're over here on my right side. So don't worry about it.
We're like on opposite sides here. Yep. We'll just have the YouTube video, like one guy looking one way and one guy looking the other way.
Oh, absolutely. Why not?
But dude, talking about life, man, like what's new with you, man? I know you're going to school, man, for you just said the word. Not agriculture.
It's engineering.
What is the word? Engineering. Holy cow.
Well, and actually, I graduated 2 years ago.
That's right.
This coming December. So I am a proud alumni of Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro. So I went to school and I did first 2 years at Columbia State. Got my associate's degree. Did all my gen ed stuff there with Columbia State, and then I decided to go further on into my education And when I went further on, I went to MTSU because my dad had went to MTSU, my sister went to MTSU, and my granddad went to MTSU. So we're all, you know, MTSU
Kind of
alumni.
lineage, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
The
So
last names, yeah.
Yep. So I went and got my engineering degree, got my mechatronics degree. And
Mm,
mechatronics is an engineering where it's like mechanical engineering, you've got electrical engineering, and you've got computer engineering. So basically, you learn all this stuff. You learn programming and coding. You learn about circuits and how electricity stuff like that works, how to wire stuff up. Then you learn like mechanical stuff, like materials and like different laws of physics, how things move, stuff like that. You put it all together, then you can basically build robots is the
oh,
end goal with the degree.
yes, and it was kind of like your lawnmower robot that you had made.
Yep. That
Remember
was our
that? That
senior
was
project. That was our senior design project. So we had a whole year to come up with a concept. We had to prove that it was, cost efficient. We had to
mm,
prove that we could do it. We had to put it all on paper, and we had to make it work. We did. It was really cool
yeah.
experience, and then of course for me personally, I went in on more of the computer side.
Mm,
Of course, I work with Quick-Mart convenience stores, Edwards Oil
mm,
Company, in the IT
yeah.
world, doing some computer engineering there. Of course, who doesn't love a Quick-Mart biscuit, man?
I mean, honestly, dude, I'm from the north, man, and I've spent my whole life not being able to enjoy the wonders of a Quick Mart biscuit,
Oh, I'm telling you,
and
man, they'll change your life.
they will. I mean, honestly, that
Oh, so
whole
good.
front section will change your life. It's incredible. It's
Oh, it's
incredible.
it's so good. It's so good, and they've been so good to me for the last. It'll be 2 years full time in December. So I started as an intern in May of 22, and then I
Mm,
graduated fall of 22, so December 22, and I've been working there ever since I got out of school. And so I
it's,
do everything from computers and networking and cybersecurity stuff like that. And then I do
mm,
like registers and pin pads, so point of sale systems. So like if you go to the Quick Mart and you use the pin pad and they ring you up on the register, all that whole stuff, how that works, that's all with me and another guy named Thomas. And of course, my boss Andrew.
mm,
Thomas is a super cool guy. He's super solid.
yeah.
Um, Andrew is too. I mean, Andrew's great to work for. Thomas is
Mm.
great to work with. It's a great work environment. Absolutely love the company. Edwards Oil Company, Quick Mart, fantastic company. Just love it.
And
Love
the
it to
and the
death.
fact that you have a workplace that you love, dude, that's a whole other thing, dude. Because there's a lot of people, man, that you just get stuck in that 9 to 5 and you just hate
Oh
your
yeah.
job. So if you find something like you have where you love it, man, where you enjoy what you're doing and everything,
Oh,
that's cool.
it makes all the difference in the world. And I'll tell you though that they're fixing to kill us all because what they've done is they've built a commissary next to the office, and so this commissary that they've built is designed to what they're going to do is they're going to make a lot of baked goods and take them to the
Mm,
stores and supply stores with different sorts of goods. And so
okay.
they've been testing lots of stuff. Okay,
Mm,
so I'll just give you an example. Uh,
yeah.
the other day they did a whole day where they devoted it to no bake cookie days. So like
Really?
chocolate oatmeal cookies, peanut butter chocolate oatmeal cookies. You would talk about I mean just all sorts of no bake stuff.
Oh my
And what they do,
gosh.
I'm telling you, this is the worst part. They bake
Mm,
it in the commissary and
yeah.
then they transport it next door to the office and they put it on the kitchen table and of course we all eat it all day long. So we're constantly having to watch ourselves because we're going to gain weight if and they just keep bringing this stuff into the office and we're like, guys, you're going to have to stop. You're going to kill us all. You're going to give us all
God.
you're going to give us diabetes or something because they're all these sweets. I mean, they're making popcorn out there. They're making fresh bread. They're making you just be on the lookout if you're in Lawrenceburg over the next
Mm,
few months because the commissary baking game is fixing to come on strong and it's going to
let's
change Quick Marts
go,
for
dude.
forever. I'm telling you.
Bro, if I get some no bakes from Quick-Mart, that would
Oh,
be
good.
amazing. That would be incredible,
Well, and
dude.
you don't think
Incredible.
about this, but like, I mean, Quick Mart's got a lot of good food.
No, they
Uh,
do. They really
the,
do.
do you like tater tots?
Oh, I love tater tots, dude.
Have
I
you?
honestly, if I can get a place, it's like Sonic, dude, where like if if I'm at Sonic, I'm always getting their tots. Like, I don't care if they do curly fries. I don't care if they do the French fries. I don't care if they do crinkle fries. Like, I'm going straight for their tater tots.
Well, let me ask you this question: Have you went to Quick-Mart and tried the tater kegs?
Um, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Kegs. An entire, you mean to tell me they make an entire keg of tater tots?
I'm talking about they make a tater tot on steroids. So let me just tell you about
Jeez.
this tater tot on steroids. So like you think about the size of a Sonic tater tot, okay?
Yeah.
And what you're going to do is you're going to double it, maybe quadruple it. I mean, in size. It's
Okay.
probably going to be about we'll say about this big, okay?
Okay.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a pretty good size. And in this, so this tater keg represents a loaded baked potato in tater tot form. So the outside looks like a tater tot, but the inside is the tater tot like you normally would see if you bit it in half. You looked at it, but it's got
Yeah.
cheese and it's got bacon in it.
Oh my gosh.
And you get them in like a three. You get them in an order of three. And let me tell you
That's
something. They're
incredible.
absolutely incredible.
Dang, man. The fact that you have a loaded tater tot, just,
Hmm.
oh, dude. You can't get any better than that, dude.
I'm telling
I mean,
you,
hey, you put sour cream and bacon and chives and cheese all in a tater tot, dude?
it's a tater tot. It's a loaded baked potato in tater tot form. You got to go to your nearest Quick Mart next time you're out and about and you want a snack.
Mm,
Go in and say, "Hey, yeah, I need to order a tater kegs." They'll give you three. You just have at
mm.
it. It's great.
Tater cakes. Wow, dude. That, yeah. No, that's definitely something I'm gonna, so, so talking about diabetes, so I'm gonna have a pound of no bakes on one side. I'm gonna have three loaded tater tots in potato form, like baked potato form, and then an extra large like drink or like sweet tea on the side.
Get you a fountain drink. And let me tell you something. Do you have fuel rewards?
I do not. No,
Okay, so you need to
I
sign up for
don't.
fuel rewards. So if you have fuel rewards, okay,
Yeah.
what you can do with that is with fountain drinks in particular. I don't know if you go to Quick Mart and get fountain drinks a lot. So I think it's every fourth or every fifth fountain drink when you use fuel rewards. Basically, you put your number in, your phone number in when you
Mhm.
fill up with gas, and you put it in
Mhm.
when you check out.
Yeah.
It's completely free. You sign up for fuel rewards, and your every fourth or fifth fountain drink you get it for free.
Wow.
So
Dang.
so you don't have to pay for it.
I know for me specifically, I kind of stopped drinking fountain drinks, so like Coca-Cola, root beer, Sprite, and all that kind of stuff.
I sort of have too.
And yeah, it's just healthier. I thought, drinking Sprite, I was like, oh, I'm drinking clear, clear soda. So, it's good, right?
Me
Now
personally, I
thinking
would
that,
rather eat my calories than drink my calories.
I mean, dude, I'm with you on that one. Because you feel fuller.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
you drink a soda, you're still starving, but you just took in how many calories. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's crazy to think about it that way,
Oh
honestly.
yeah.
But I'm with you on that one, dude. Like if you can give me some burgers and fries, I mean, it's something that'll just fill me up, a little bit more. That I'm just perfect. It's
Yeah.
great.
Well, I'm
I
telling you,
know
man,
today,
Quick Mart's solid. Oh, go
dude,
ahead.
and I mean, they're getting pretty good at their stuff, man. They are. They've always been good at their stuff, though. Their hot foods and all that kind of stuff. Like they've always been top notch, and it's crazy though because you think of Quick Mart and you think of different gas stations like Speedway, for
Yep.
example. Quick Mart is like looked at as kind of a smaller gas station, I guess you'd say, a Speedway, which it is, but the quality of it is different. Now, not to say the Speedway is bad, because Speedway is great too. I love their food as well. But like in comparison, like if I were to take a sausage biscuit, which I'm not sure if Speedway sells sausage biscuits or not, I'm not too sure. That's an experiment we're gonna have to try when we get there, man. If we take one from Speedway and then we take one from Quick-Mart and we put it next to you, man, like that's a good
Oh,
competition to see. Who's better. No,
there's
no,
no doubt
no
about it.
biasness now. Don't be
Oh, there ain't no
biased.
doubt about it. It's Quick-Mart. Let me tell you something. There. When I walk into the store and I
Mm,
look at the biscuits, I want to see soft looking buttered biscuits,
mm,
and Quick-Mart's got them. So
dude.
I'd put my reputation on the line, and I'd say a Quick-Mart biscuit is way better than a Speedway biscuit.
Hey, honestly, saying that, it'd probably get you a promotion right there, dude.
If y'all are
Regional
listening,
manager,
I'm
here
telling
we
you.
go.
Oh man.
That would be incredible, dude.
So
Oh,
quick question, then I'll get off Quick Mart and I'll talk about something else.
yeah.
Do you know how many Quick Mart stores there are
Just in this region or like
just in the whole company?
countrywide in the whole company? Are they international or are they regional
So
or
they're
not
just
regional
about,
country?
let's say, Southern Middle Tennessee, Northern Alabama.
Okay, so that's just those two states.
Yep.
Um, wow, that's a good question. The number 40 keeps popping in my head, so I'm gonna go with 40.
39, but you're right there with it.
39?
Yep.
Dang,
We used to
I
have
was
40, and then we got rid of it. They got rid of a store, so that it dropped down to 39. But then they're talking about building some more, so it's gonna keep going up and stuff. But yeah, you're right on the money, man. Good job.
wow. That okay. I'm just gonna say to listeners that was not scripted at all whatsoever. I did not plan on
No,
getting that close to that. That was pretty good, you know.
but speaking of scripted, Super
Hmm.
Bowl world champs going for a three-peat.
Oh,
Kansas City Chiefs.
get that hat out of here! Get that hat out of here, dadgummit! Spit on it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I have nothing against them at all. It's more the Ravens and the Raiders for me,
That's right.
honestly.
Yep, everybody's got to beat the Ravens, which Kansas City's got on week 1, so we'll see how that happens.
That is true, man. I don't know. Mahomes is just on a roll, dude. His career is on a roll, man.
He's built
And
different. He's a freak of
he's
nature.
he is. He's just a freaking nature, bro. And I know this Super Bowl, the Niners, did the Niners win this last one or
No, Kansas City's won the
no?
last two.
It was the Chiefs. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, because I was watching the Super Bowl and I was going against the Niners just because the Niners and the yeah. See, oh man, I wish I had my Steelers hat with me, man. I'd join you, dude.
World
I'd
champs.
join you.
Two
Yes.
back to back. Fixing to be back to there's fixing to be a three-peat, but we'll see. We'll see what
Let's see,
happens. There's
dude.
lots of good teams this year.
Honestly, I feel like it can happen, dude. I really do. I really feel like you guys got a chance. But this last Super Bowl, like I wasn't going for the 49ers because the Steelers and the 49ers are too close in Super Bowl wins. Like they're too close tied. If the Niners would have won this, I'm pretty sure they would have tied the Pittsburgh Steelers, right?
I think so, something like that.
It
Pittsburgh's got a
was
lot of
something
Super
like
Bowl
that.
wins.
Yeah, yeah. It was either they were gonna tie or they were gonna get like extremely too close, you know. So that's why I was going for the Chiefs. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? Underdogs going back to back, they're on cloud nine. You
Oh
know,
yeah, they
they
are.
the Niners are not the Chiefs, haven't been in it all the time, you know.
Yep.
Let's give it to them, and having a young quarterback like, Holmes is like, just let him have it, man. Just let him
Oh yeah.
have it good, you know.
Yeah. Added a lot
So,
of good players too. So we'll
oh
see.
yeah.
I'm excited. I'm ready for football season again. It's gonna be a fun time.
What, September?
September
Oh,
5th is kickoff.
September
So
5th is
we've got a
kicking off.
fantasy league at church, and
Mhm.
we got a draft next week and get ready to play because we'll be like a week out from the season. So hopefully, we're gonna draft next Thursday. We'll see,
Yeah. Wow.
but
Nice, dude.
but yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So I'll keep on talking about family and stuff because that's what we had talked about that the
Yeah.
topic was gonna be. So of
Yeah.
course, so I graduated school and obviously working for Quick-Mart. It's great. I
Mm.
love it there. And
Yep.
then of course I'm married to Anna, my
Yeah.
wonderful, amazing, beautiful wife.
Shout out to Anna.
Shout out to Anna. We've been married for about 3 years. Well, we've been married 3 years. Our anniversary's in June, so we just recently celebrated our anniversary. About 2 months ago, and so she. Let me tell you something. You want a star student. You want someone who's absolutely just. She's intelligent. I mean, she's great. It's her. So behind me, so where I'm at, so we have like a little office space in our house, and so where I'm sitting at, this is like my desk, and I've got like a bookcase with some different books in it and commentary stuff like that. I got my computer set up, my PC that I built. It's all this is my area. I got my degree and everything on the got different stuff on the wall, whatever. So behind me, I think I heard Kenny crying. So behind me, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. Behind me, this is Anna's wall, and it's got her bachelor's, her master's, and her license. So she's a social worker and a child therapist, and so she does wonderful work. She does therapy with lots of kids in foster care, and she puts in a lot of work. She puts in long hours, but I'm telling you, she makes an impact in their lives.
Wow, dude,
that's me personally, I could never do. So I'm super proud of her.
Yes,
we've got one son.
Recently had a birthday too. Actually,
she did. Right? Yeah. Wednesday, the 21st, August 21st, her birthday. So we celebrated that
steaks
tonight.
And burgers from this man right here.
That's right. Yep.
Yep.
We grilled steaks.
You did. Burgers and steaks.
Yep.
Well, dude.
So we grilled burgers and steaks, and we got one son, Kanan. He's 10 months, fixing to be a year. So
yes,
did we get the
Kanan? Did we get into Kanan? Oh no, we never. Did we get to Kanan yet? I don't think.
No, we never got to Kanan.
Let's talk about Kanan real quick.
Yeah, let's hit that real quick. So Kanan, so he's 10 months old. He's the coolest little dude in the whole world.
Yeah.
Bless his heart, he can't sleep. He doesn't know how to sleep. He's never going to know how to sleep, but that's okay. Being a dad is one of the most rewarding things that I think I've ever done. There's nothing like it. He is like the coolest little dude in the world. He's eating solid food now, like experimenting different stuff. He's he plays. I bathe him every night before he goes to bed. So he's so much fun to watch in the bathtub. He just splashes and doesn't have a care in the world. So he's like just the coolest guy ever. He's starting to crawl around now, fixing to learn how to walk. I think here pretty soon. And he has just taken our life and just absolutely made it a ball. And we love everything about him.
He's cute, man. He is awesome. I haven't seen him in a little bit, but last time I saw him, he was a cute kid, man.
Oh, he's a stud. Cute kid. He's an absolute stud, and so he's so cool. And I love getting to be a dad. And then I'll say this lastly, then I think we could wrap it up probably after this if you're good with it. But
absolutely.
So I work with IT full time.
Yeah.
But I also have a part time job. So I am the youth leader at First Baptist Church here in Lawrenceburg.
That's right. Yeah.
So I lead the youth ministry with the help of Anna, of course. We've got some different youth leaders in there, and we kicked that off in August, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
kicked it off at the beginning of the month. We're walking through the book of Galatians, which I think is just an awesome book written by the Apostle Paul, and just the things that he. Just the things that he's talked about in there. It's just some pretty solid stuff. We've been like last Wednesday night, yesterday actually. We talked about contending for the gospel and how as we go throughout our lives, we need to learn how to recognize false teachers because there's going to be people telling us different things, and we needed to keep the gospel pure, just as God intended for it to be. And so, what we're doing on Wednesdays there is absolutely incredible. I'm so stoked to be a part of it. Of course, I grew up at United with you.
Yeah.
And
he was my very first best friend out of the church family and stuff. He was the one that took me to different places and stuff. We just hung out. He was my one. Other than Jeff, he was really my one good friend who I met when I first got here. Honestly.
Well, I tell you, Jack, you're one of the coolest guys in the world, and I mean that with every ounce of my. Oh, no way. No way. No.
We'll go a humility war. We'll do it. Let's go.
it's not worth it.
Oh man.
But no, man, you're super cool. Of course, yeah, I grew up at United, and went there for several years and through youth group and everything, and then I married Anna, and so I felt
Yeah.
God calling me to go to church with her because it was important to have us both go to church together. And I went to First Baptist, and I just sort of plugged in and started serving in the worship ministry there, playing bass, and then that opportunity rose for me to become, part-time youth leader. And we prayed about it, and it was kind of funny because the day before I was even supposed to meet and have that conversation with brother Jeff and the Trey, who was the youth leader before me, and I was like, have you ever thought about doing ministry or something? I was like, well, yeah, it's kind of crossed my mind, I guess. She's like, well, what about taking some more college classes or something for like ministry? And I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then the next day, I had an opportunity to step into ministry. I was like, well, I guess that's confirmation right there. So we just talked about this literally before, and then now you're approaching me with it before the conversation even happened. So it's been fun. It's a little bit of a learning curve, I think, just because I've never done it before. But I know if God calls you to something, He's going to take care of you and empower you. And so
yes, it's that one leap of faith that you take,
right? And it's been fun.
Just up to Him.
Yeah, it's been real fun so far, and the kids we have, they're responding pretty good to it. And of course, we've been serving in the youth ministry there under Trey, my friend Trey, and his wife Hannah were they were the youth leaders before us.
Yeah.
And so we were serving with them for the last 3 years anyway. So we've known all these kids. All these kids have sort of grown up, right before our eyes. And so we were all very familiar with each other. So transition was like really smooth. And like I said, we've just been taking it, running with it. And we're in the book of Galatians, and we're having a ball, man. It's so much fun over there.
That is awesome. Well, dude, thank you so much for joining in, man. I appreciate you, man, for joining us. Remember, guys. Oh, yes. Remember, guys, all y'all watching on YouTube, remember to subscribe, to like, to share this video with everyone that you know. Thanks again, Ben, for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I'm Jack. I've got my cup of Joe. And I don't know if he's got his cup of Joe with him. But
I've got an empty Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, hey, dude, it's like 10 o'clock at night. So, I mean, it has coffee in it, but I'm not drinking it because I'm not going to go to bed if I do.
I feel the same way.
But thank you guys again. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you, Ben. And I'll see you guys later on.